In this lesson, I will walk you through step by step how to format a large financial report with a single click using the pre-built Report Format macro. On the screen, you can see the raw report containing more than 1,500 rows of data. It includes the date, department, region, and financial metrics such as revenue, expenses, profit, forecast, and variance. The data is difficult to read, the column widths are inconsistent, and the headers are not visually distinguished, making this dataset a perfect candidate for automation. At this point, I begin recording the macro. The first step is to highlight the headers. I select the entire header row and apply a dark blue font color, a shade commonly used in financial reporting because it looks professional and provides excellent readability. I also apply bold formatting and center alignment, which makes the headers look clean and consistent. Next, I move on to organizing the numerical data. The revenue, expenses, profit, forecast, and variance columns contain financial values, so I apply a unified number format. I select each of these columns and choose the number format with a 1000 separator or the accounting format, depending on company standards. This makes the figures clear and easy to compare. The following step is to standardize the date formatting. I highlight the date column and set it to the short date format so that the reporting period is immediately clear. With the headers and values formatted, I move on to tidy up the visual layout of the report. I select the entire worksheet and use auto-fit column width so each column automatically adjusts to its contents. Then I select the entire data range, using Ctrl+A, and add borders around the dataset. This gives the report a clear structure and makes it much easier to analyze. Next, I add an analytical layer by applying conditional formatting to the variance column. I select it and choose a green, white, red color scale. This introduces an intuitive visual system. The strongest values appear in green, neutral ones in white, and negative deviations in red. This allows for quick interpretation of key insights. The next step is to add a button that allows the macro to be run with a single click. I go to the Developer tab, choose Insert, and select a button, Form Control. I draw it next to the report, assign the Report Format macro, and rename the button to Report Format. From now on, the entire formatting process can be executed instantly. The second macro is designed to prepare the worksheet for a new month, so I begin recording another procedure. At the start of this macro, I select the entire worksheet using Ctrl+A to include all data and all formatting. Then I choose Clear All, which removes both the data and all formatting, leaving the sheet completely clean and ready for new monthly inputs. After recording, I add a separate button for this macro. Once again, I go to Developer, Insert, Button, Form Control, draw it next to the first one, assign the Clear Data macro, and rename the button to Clear Data. Now a single click removes all report data and prepares the worksheet for the next update. As a result, we now have two practical buttons: Report Format, which formats the entire report in seconds, and Clear Data, which clears all data and formatting. Together, they make the monthly reporting workflow fast, consistent, and nearly error-free. Now I can proceed to testing. I add raw data to the worksheet, exactly the kind I receive at the beginning of each month. After pasting in the unprocessed values, I run both macros to verify that they behave as expected. First, I click Report Format. The worksheet immediately organizes itself. The headers are highlighted, the columns adjust, the numbers are formatted, and the color scale appears exactly where it should. Next, I click Clear Data. The sheet instantly returns to its initial state. The data is removed, the formatting is cleared, and the worksheet is once again ready for new information. This confirms that both macros work correctly and fully automate a process that previously required many manual steps.